Sorry, everyone. Okay. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes from preparing for an execution. God, look at us. Only the 6 of us left. It's crazy. In the dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't an illuminating light of hope. It was the light of despair. Yeah, it was the blinding light of despair. Hell yeah, baby.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got like this. Time for the pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show!
And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Would I like to save? If I knew I was that close, I wouldn't have ended last stream. Ooh. Bang. I finished preparing. I don't need to prep. I never need to prep. Welcome to the class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Do we always go over how the trial
If
works?
you can figure out
Yeah, we do.
who done it,
Who
then
done it?
only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Thanks, bud.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Okay, we don't even know them.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Kyoko's in the room with you!
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Oh, God.
But she has legs and stuff.
Ghosts can have legs? Or do they become apparitions if they have legs? I don't know.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
She's in the final form.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Yeah, me too, homie.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Like the hair
Her
and the
traits?
nails. Oh! Allie thinks it's a girl. One important trait. Gloves.
I got it!
She was not wearing
I'm
gloves.
talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
She had painted nails.
In that case,
Purple nail
I think
polish
it would
or
be
something,
helpful
right?
if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would
So
you
she
happen
can-
to know the answer?
So she can touch dead bodies.
In fact, Monokuma told me.
Oh, it's
Apparently,
right.
you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
I think we've been told that.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it,
The corpse
she
wasn't wearing
any
gloves.
right?
That's right, Allie. Great job.
Probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
That could also be the case.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Again, apologies if you hear Kitten drinking water profusely behind me. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck and this case can't move forward. I don't have any choice but to... Are you joking? Kyoko's here! The tattoo on the right hand, fake nails, or the body fluid analysis. Okay.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I don't know if I can do this and it'll make them be like... The corpse has no...
That
Showing-
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Wait, there we go.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
Holy
Kyoko.
missed.
This
Holy
entire
missed
discussion
again.
is idiotic.
Kidding, I love you. If you're gonna get on my lap, you need to get on my lap and stop messing
The
around.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Dang. Okay.
Shoot!
How do I turn off the auto? I don't remember how I turned off the auto.
That
Hold on. Sophia, you're being so annoying. Why don't you lay down? This is not helping. Tattoos?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
It's right. She wasn't wearing gloves. I don't understand. None of this is wrong.
Kyoko.
Okay, then prove it.
Prove she's not
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing...
Well, yeah, because that corpse is...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Ayaya, welcome on in, Devil.
That
Kyoko there. Okay,
I'm gonna lose
The
this.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
That's true. That's true. Maybe the fake nails when she says that. I'll do that. How about that?
that Kyoko there. Okay, then prove it. Prove
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
they got burnt
Are you?
up in the explosion.
Oh God, I'm so bad at aiming. It's
This entire
crazy.
discussion is idiotic.
It's been like 30 years. Yes, it has been.
Kyoko. Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Damn. I'm actually gonna lose this trial. I have no idea what I'm supposed to say.
that Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up in...
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Maybe.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh, okay. Apparently, fake nails show that she wasn't wearing gloves. I missed last night because I was
No,
shattered.
there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake
Oh,
nails,
because the
remember?
nails blew off the
I
explosion.
imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that
Yeah.
would have been a pretty big pain.
Well, welcome on in, Devin. I hope you're doing good on this Thursday.
Besides,
How do I stop the auto?
Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their
Jeez,
Nope,
man, you
yeah.
don't know women, huh?
If anyone doesn't know women, it's
Oh,
you.
there it is.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Can we please get
Which
over
should
the
have
fact
been
she's
obvious
literally
since she's
standing here?
right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim?
That's
First,
the
we need to
fucking
figure that
question,
out.
homie.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Oh lord. How can we identify them? I wish I could start this over. I only have one heart, right? Tattoo on the right hand. That'll help identify.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Oh. I was gonna be like, the face was beyond recognition, but the hand wasn't. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna give another
I
shot.
refuse to give up yet.
You tell him, Shannuar. Did we just start off where we left off? Yes, great.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died?
There's gotta be I don't think so. The face was, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Oh, if we can't identify the body,
then there's nothing
Yeah,
else we can do,
it's
right?
then. Can't identify the body. We can, because we know
Kyoko
we have the
really
tattoo.
there's gotta be I don't
think so. And there wasn't any description. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Bam!
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong, Aoi!
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Oh, an unusual
Chill.
death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
It's like a
Her
wolf.
master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Toko, chill.
Seriously?
You're so annoying.
You really did
It's
something that
crazy.
humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
No one's gonna get their own name in a fucking tattoo. What are you talking about? What? Compare it. What? Compare the tattoo to other information. Other information. Oh. That. Present that.
I got it!
Yeah.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group
There we go.
Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
I forgot that we like knew who it was.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad
Yeah, I totally forgot.
would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
We hope Toko gets better. Yeah, we do. The image that represents it is a wolf. It's a wolf. Do you say wolf or wolf? I say wolf. Not
Now I
wolf.
understand.
Now I understand. What is it, Makoto?
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Damn straight it is.
The Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf.
Shut the fuck up, Toko.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Shut the fuck up. God.
after all this
We don't
time,
need a
we
mythology
finally got a
lesson in the
glimpse
middle of our
the
battle.
literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Owie,
Exactly.
please.
The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means
It's
that
n-
person
oh
must have
my
once
God.
belonged to Fenrir.
The way these people can't follow a straight
So
line
it
is
must
crazy.
have been Mukuro.
Wow.
Hold on.
What a crazy
Is
revelation.
she the one that was behind this whole thing?
That's a good question.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a coup last
Momokuma's still here, and he's controlled by the
You were
mastermind.
wrong in thinking that
Yeah.
Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Hey, don't give yourself a back by the mic.
Being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
That's true. It didn't say,
After all,
right?
looking at her profile,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
It doesn't say what she's the best
All it
of.
said was that she was the
Oh,
ultimate soldier.
Right.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Oops.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Why
She's
does it
been gone this whole
matter?
time. And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
And
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it
yeah,
has a lot
important
more
character dies. She's
detail.
not an important character. That's why.
So you're saying she wasn't an important
No.
character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Yes. Literally
Then
yes.
Who's the real mastermind?
That's the big
He must
question.
have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
It's not. They said it's not.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
God, these people don't remember anything.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was
Alright,
wrong.
listen here. You're right, but...
My information was not wrong.
Oh, shit.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now.
Oh, Monokuma doesn't want her to
Figuring
say
out
what she was
who
gonna
Mukuro
say.
is first and foremost.
Alright.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this.
He's a robot, Devin.
No
He's
matter
not a
what
real
happens,
bear.
We will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Gyakyo, I literally...
I have officially
Don't care.
decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me
What?
state this one more time for the
Let me
record.
have this.
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Denied
That
very
point
much.
straight
I don't
to
know
your
if this is
middle
the
brains.
What you're saying is that both the victim and
Yeah,
the
you're
culprit
really
are
sitting
part of the
strange.
student body?
But it's... Okay.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Yes!
Wait, no.
Yes,
There's a
literally
chance that
yes!
There's some mystery 17th person who's
Oh
been
my god,
hiding
thank you
all
for
along.
follow.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Someone killed her. That's not a surprise. We know
Seriously?
this. That's why we're here.
One of us
Oh my
killed
Lord.
Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
That's a good question.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Okay. Yeah, who does he
I'm
think
sure
narrowed
you
it down?
realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yes, but I don't think it's right. I know. It's Kyoko and me? Is it me and Kyoko? Really?
I got it!
Me? I didn't know I was under suspicion.
Kyoko and me, right?
Oh
Why do you
shit.
say that?
Because you
Allow me
weren't
to
there the whole
explain.
time, Kyoko.
Just after nighttime
Literally.
last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm
That no one was there.
at that point there was no
Right.
dead body there.
We know that.
So the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Correct.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire
They
time.
were together.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
Because of the Sakura trial?
The
Yeah,
whole
because
time we
Byakuya
were
looked like a
very
fucking
careful
idiot.
Not to go anywhere
But that's not
alone.
Kyoko's fault.
We
That's
even
him
went
being
to
a
the
fucking
bathroom
idiot.
in pairs.
He was like, I know
All of which
everything,
is
and then
to
he
say,
didn't know everything, and he got
the four of us all
mad.
have alibis. The only ones without
It's
alibis.
me and Kyoko.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
But maybe they're just...
Exactly so.
Maybe they're in collabs with each other. Maybe they're like, we won't tell anyone if you kill this person. Right? I have to clear my name?
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Oh, what was I doing?
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Oh, what was I doing? I have no
Well,
idea what I was doing.
before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
It was like 2 a.m., right?
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
It was like 2 a.m. The body was
Whatever you want.
wet with the
Somebody go
sprinklers or
ahead and
whatever,
help
and that
me.
was at like 7. Am I wrong?
Me
Maybe
and
it was later.
Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden
At?
well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Thanks.
Then I guess we can
He's
say
not-
the
Hiro's
time frame
not
for
bright.
the murder was between then and when we found the body.
That's a large
but-
time frame.
What time did we find the body?
Like
The one who
7:30?
saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
Yeah, like 7? 9? I thought it was the next morning. 9.
I got it!
Yeah. I thought it was
The
at
body
7,
must have
but
been
it must have been at
discovered
9.
9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Hero's a funny guy. He's a funny guy, but you don't got a lot going on. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe. We'll be back here at 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
Yeah.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between
That's
10
such
at
a
night
large
and 9 in the
window.
morning.
That's a really large
For me,
window.
I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
Right, at like 7 or
We
whatever.
ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... I think it's 7. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Right around
okay.
7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m.
I
to
think her voice has
7:30
changed
a.m.,
slightly.
You don't have
She's
an
not as
alibi.
bubbly anymore. The murder happened between 10 and 9, and I don't have an alibi between 10 and 7:30. But wasn't it, her body's not wet from the sprinklers, so it had to be after the sprinklers went off or whatever? Your voicing's kind of accurate. I am a voice actress, thank you. I'm not any of them, though. Had to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Yeah, we know this, because the sprinkler. There we go. We got this. We can do it. We got this, Makoto. Me and you, we're gonna clear your name. The sprinklers, baby!
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong! It happens sometime between 7 and 9.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
That's right.
And what makes you say that?
Because the body wasn't
Because
wet
of
by
the
the
sprinklers
sprinklers!
in the garden.
God damn it!
The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30,
It would be wet.
then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
About the body? Half of it's
The
soaked?
body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Only half
Sorry,
of it.
Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
I don't
Are
know
you
why
saying
only half
the
of it's
mouth
wet.
down south was wet? How dare you spew
What?
such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
Who said that, Toko?
Denying
Toko, what the
sprinkler?
fuck you
Are
saying?
trying
What
to
kind
deny
of...
my
Your what?
entire existence?
Man,
What kind of leap you trying to
totally
make?
wacko.
What the fuck?
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler,
It really wasn't the sprinkler.
you'd better tell us why!
I would love to get to that if you would shut the fuck up, Toko! Alright, we gotta prove it. I gotta hit Toko with certain evidence. Ooh. Oh, is it... Yeah, is it the fact that only half the body's wet? Right? Oh, fucking rhythm game. Okay.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me?
Oh, how do I...
Nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you.
Yes. Final strike!
How can you say it wasn't the
This should prove it.
Because only half the body was wet! What was losing her mind? Yeah.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
She couldn't handle my cool moves. My rhythm beats.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Stop taking such a bath near the microphone.
If the
People are
sprinklers got the
gonna
body
hear ya.
wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Damn straight.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Sure.
I'm so sick of her.
Me fucking too. Hina, me fucking too.
The reason only the top
I've never
half was
connected
wet
with you
was
more than
because
this moment, dude. Can't fucking stand her. Oh yeah, we put it
While
out.
the body was still on fire, I doused it
That's
with water.
right.
But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
That's right, Coco.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place
After 7:30.
sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime
don't hit
between
the
then
mic.
and when the body was discovered at 9.
And I have an alibi.
His alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
That's right.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
But I don't think it was Kyoko. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which means Mukuro's killer is Kyoko. Yeah, I don't think it's Kyoko. Kyoko murdering someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
okay.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Okay.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
I thought it was new characters
This is
every
a
game.
trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
Yeah, to make us turn against each other.
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
You've been blaming me
Stop
this whole
wasting time!
time.
Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
I don't know who it would
You
be,
got it,
though.
boss. Shutting up now!
Anyway,
Hero or
Kyoko, you
Hina?
actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair.
Yeah, but
In
I'm
other words,
saying-
the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her
Kyoko
to try and put a
Celeste.
stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
I'm not.
But you made one
You like the
catastrophic
tsundere
mistake.
and the yandere.
Mukuro
I
wasn't
feel
the
you.
mastermind at all. And as a result, we were
they
forced
both
into another
yanderes?
trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all
The
expecting.
one's into degradation and the one degrades
that was her
people, so
motive?
they're kind of opposite.
She had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I think it's Hero. Hero's doing a
I'm
lot
not
of
the only one without an
placement
alibi.
blaming.
Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
She's turning on me?
Sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you?
Yoko!
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
If it wasn't killed there
Interesting.
and moved there
I'm
later.
listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Like a tarp? At the sea? Yeah, the tarp.
I got it!
Is she really
You're
blaming
talking
me?
about the tarp,
I don't want it to be
aren't you?
Kyoko. Does Kyoko think it's
You
me?
catch on quick.
Or is she
You're
just
right.
actually
All
guilty?
you have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and
so
that'll take care of the
confused.
water. In fact, that's exactly what the
I
killer
don't want
did.
it to be Kyoko.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that.
I don't think it's.
She's Frenchie.
Only one side
I don't
of
think
the
it's
tarp got
Kyoko.
dirty.
But why would
because
she-
that's the side that got covered in water.
Why would she turn on me?
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Why would she turn on me? I don't
This
understand.
proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could
The time
cloud
issue.
the issue of when
Yeah.
the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Kyoko! We've been in this! Yeah, why would you say that? You know we're buddies! Is it Hina? I would say it's Hiro, but I don't think Hiro was smart enough to do that with the tarp. Oh, but there's no blood on the tarp?
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
There's no blood on the tarp. There's no blood on the tarp. I don't know how to select that or prove that. She was pointing out the bad argument, but that also means she suspects me of being the murderer. I'm gonna say body before the
By
explosion.
covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side.
Shit.
I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry. I should have listened. I should always listen to the full argument before I touch that.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Just noticing the. Is it crazy
Because
loud?
that side was protected from the water.
Danganronpa music's always super fucking loud. Tell me if that's good enough. I'll turn it down more if we want.
Shoot.
I need to listen to the whole argument.
By covering the killer prevents.
So the reason that was the spring, but the underside, it was totally spotless.
Because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the
Here we go.
body,
Here we go.
of course it didn't get dirty.
It should have because the body's covered in blood. It wasn't louder than you, but it's been close. Yeah, sometimes like
Actually,
no music
one
anymore
side being clean is
But-
pretty strange if you think about it.
because the body had blood on it.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it,
Got
or you
lolly
might
in
get
it.
some on you.
Damn.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Amen.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they used it.
It was dirty. And why would they have used it then?
Had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side.
Seems
wouldn't find anything.
slapstick. Are you gonna struggle through 2 and 3? I have them, so yeah, probably.
More than that,
Eventually.
what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What the fuck does that mean, Kyoko? What the fuck does that actually mean? What are you talking about?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers,
Uh-huh.
they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Are you joking? There's a knife wound in her chest.
Someone else's blood?
In her chest, there's a big stab wound.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Weren't the blood packs already used? Didn't we decide they were already used?
That's what Hifumi did, right?
Yeah.
When he pretended to be
Hifumi
dead.
already used them.
No, that's not what happened this time.
Kyoko, you just need to give it to
Killer
me
got the
straight,
blood
babe.
from right there in the garden.
The missing chicken? The missing chicken? Shut the fuck up. No, they fucking did it. No, they fucking did it. What the fuck?
Been chicken blood?
They killed a chicken? Just for that? For what?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there
You're
were 5 chickens.
joking. You're joking. What is this game?
But after the murder, there were only 4.
Who covers someone with a tarp, stabs someone, but then covers them in chicken blood?
Someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
That's what I'm saying. Such a
I
waste.
wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Kyoko's always right. Yeah, she's God, dude. She's
Anyway,
a
there's
God,
no
she's like
denying
the
that
ultimate
chicken
detective
went
or
missing,
whatever.
which provides a basis for my theory.
It's
Perhaps, but
it's
even
Hero
so,
then,
there's
right?
one thing that still doesn't make sense.
Because earlier I was like, because I said something like, wasn't there X amount of chickens? And Hero's like,
And then cover the
nope.
body in blood,
Right? Yeah, why the fuck would they do that?
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
That depends how much blood they put on it, doesn't it?
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Maybe they just put
The
blood
ground
small
was
enough that it
completely clean.
didn't spread everywhere.
I have to agree. That certainly is strange.
That is not strange. If we think someone killed a chicken and put its blood on this girl, nothing's...
Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
You're joking.
They covered it before.
What are they talking
When you
about?
discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Yes.
I think so.
Literally, yes. Oh, it wasn't.
No. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
It's also backwards.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping. What settles what?
All the other trials have made sense, and this trial makes no sense.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with
The only person who would go through this much trouble, I
Then,
think,
later, at the same
would
time
be
the killer was gathering up the
Byakuya,
They pulled the coat over the body.
but I don't
The
think
coat they've already
it's
covered in
Byakuya.
blood. This series of cover-ups
But
was meant to disguise the actual time
Hiro's
the murder
not smart
occurred.
enough to do all of this. Toko, maybe, but I don't know why. And Hina, maybe, but I don't know why.
7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
Which puts me back in the red for my alibi.
To pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That's true.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Why?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Who found the body?
They'd be done
Hiro?
in no time.
Hiro find the body?
But still,
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh no. I headed off
Just
to the gym,
kidding.
And Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Bitch, listen. Bitch, fucking listen.
Saying it's not possible.
Bitch. The fact that you are betraying me so hard right now is crazy.
Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
You've literally been telling me secrets about the school. And now you're trying to pin this murder on me for no reason. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is her problem? Kyoko!
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
What the fuck?
Makoto's alibi is
I thought we
no
were
good, so
friends!
once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Oh, Hiro, you are so
Why
suspicious.
don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
He wants to end this trial so fast. It's gotta be him, right?
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Literally no.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
What's your super serious
Well,
memory?
don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
That's the knife. That was in her fucking chest.
Stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
But no one wants to think the blood's hers, which is fucking wild.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
It doesn't look like it, but we'll believe it. Koko's destroying me? Yeah, what's her
What
problem?
about it?
Why are we fighting?
Sure, I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
In the kitchen? It's probably a kitchen knife.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
It's a kitchen knife.
Listen, more important, now that we have this knife, what are you gonna do with it?
Oh, I have it? Can't let Kyoko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. It was me, right? Didn't Kyoko give it to me? I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why? Yeah, Kyoko's pinning this murder on me so hard! Oh my god!
The knife we gave
Oh
to Makoto?
no! Oh
Seems surprised.
no, she's been planning this for so long!
yeah.
Oh
Why did you hide
no.
that fact?
Because I
It's
didn't
not
know.
that I hid it. It's just
I didn't know where the knife went. I'm not sure if what actually happened that last night. Broccoli, if you just spoiled this whole game for me, I'll ban you.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
The blood is pink because it was censored in Japan or something.
He did it. 12,000% convinced.
Consider everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. How are we gonna prove anything? She's pinned this on us so hard. She gave us the knife which she, or whoever, used as the murder weapon. Fragments near the body, exploded body, disguised body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That's true.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Uh-huh.
If he did have that knife before, then
Yeah.
that seals it. Makoto did it.
Wow, there's not a lot of
Just
chance
because
for
I
me to
had
talk.
it once, that automatically makes me the killer?
You had it
Getting
last.
stabbed is what killed her, right?
No!
There's no question.
Ah!
That knife.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I couldn't get it fast enough. No, she was blown up or whatever.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
What?
Right?
What? Did it
The knife we
Wait,
found
what?
lodged in the dead body.
Oh,
It's the same
sorry.
one. It really is, isn't it?
We'll try
Did
this.
have that seals it. Just because I
Try
had
this
that
one.
automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's not right? You're
The
lying.
knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Okay, I mean,
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't
oh
it?
my god, let me switch bullets,
I was
please.
afraid of that.
This is the last one I can try. I don't have anything else.
That automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, it's not what killed her. She blew up.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, but we talked about
Don't you remember?
the fact that the blood's not hers
She
or whatever.
covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Right, and the stab is through the
So
coat.
what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Obviously.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. There's no way that that's possible. You are certainly right about that. Do we have anything that says? I don't know what we're looking for. I didn't read it. I was being bad. This? We already know about the body. Yeah. Whether she was stabbed in the same spot twice. How am I supposed to disprove that? How the fuck am I supposed to disprove that? There's no way that that's possible. Oh. I was trying to read it. I was trying to read it. Oh. I pushed the wrong button. That's okay. Yes, give it another
I
shot.
refuse to give up yet.
Okay, what's he say?
If she wasn't stabbed,
Yeah.
obviously the stab wound isn't.
Right. Okay. That doesn't help me. Byakuya said there was no one at the garden. Mask thrust into the abdomen. There were blood stains around the wound. The body stopped bleeding. There was no blood on the ground. I don't know if that matters. Murder took place. Sprinklers turned on. I don't know. What? That's just a timeline. I have no idea what to present. We already know about the body. That's right. That's right. I forgot. I literally already chose that. I guess I just gotta choose the disguised, right? I mean... Oh, they already know. Wow. Do I just show them the knife? Like, what? I don't know what... There's no way that that's possible. The exact condition of the body was wrote... Oh, here. Ah. Sorry.
Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
That was me being dumb. I apologize about that.
Yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Oh my god, Hiro. I think you're guilty of sin, but you're so dumb I don't think you could have pulled this
Another
off.
piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Yes, we couldn't tell.
The explosion severely damaged the body,
Yeah.
making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
But we have the arrows and the bloody duct tape or whatever.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
I don't think it was Kyoko, because
They meant for
Kyoko
us to
literally
latch
got
onto the
hurt
knife
from
as
that
the cause of
blast.
death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
God bless.
Oh,
It's...
hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but
Go off, sis. What's up?
what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
It got detonated, obviously.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you
What
know
an
the deal.
asshole!
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
So mean to her.
Tanya, I bet some unknown quantum particle
Hello,
caused
kitten.
atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I'm sure that's it.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
You're not dumb, Hina.
Go ahead, Makoto.
I don't think.
Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Why do I have to tell her? You tell her. Oh my gosh.
I got it!
There's a device that detonated the bomb.
Explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like
That's what he said too. And it didn't look familiar to me at all.
Because, of course,
What is it?
we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Did we?
It's part of a
Oh, that's right. That's right. We did see that. I got that clue.
then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Sure.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Right.
And the only one who would benefit from that
Is
is the
Kyoko.
only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
There's no way. There's no way it's her, right?
What's the problem?
Right?
I just feel like we need to think this through. we still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
There's not blood, so maybe poisoning? I mean, that's the only thing I can think. Unless she was, like, stabbed in the back, but there was no blood. Alright, I only have one bullet, so...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Right.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
I don't know what the Monokuma file says. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Alright, let's...
Then shall we continue the victim's
Fatal injury wasn't the explosion. It wasn't the knife. Monokuma file said she was hit on the back of the head.
More than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Fuck. Shoot, what? Nothing else they said was false! Right?
Then shall we
The explosion's the only other part, but the explosion didn't kill her.
Fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Fuck. I guess it's gotta be the explosion, but I don't know why. I don't think the explosion killed her. I think she was already dead, but I could be wrong.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Oh, I missed.
Well, yeah.
I'm bad at missing. I apologize about that.
That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Wait. The knife? Does the Monokuma file say that the knife killed her? Surely not. Ooh, I failed. That's so scary.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse to give up yet. Yeah, you fucking tell him, Chat Noir. I guess it's the knife. But I don't understand how. Alright.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Did it just bounce off?
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that...
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
Okay, then it's gotta be back of the head. That's the only other thing I got.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
Read your... yeah, I fucking read it, thank you. I don't know what the Monokuma file says. Like I do.
That's everything! I've hit everything!
Oh, shit, wait, I can, oh, fuck, how do I do that? Oh, it wants me to do that. I don't know, I don't remember how to do that.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Okay.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
There we go. Right? And then I gotta shoot it. I totally forget that this is part of the game.
Gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit.
Are you joking? What?
Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me.
So she was stabbed a lot, or hurt a lot, right? Because he says this, countless wounds.
Across her Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
I don't know if I have to click this way to this way or the other way.
be it. There was and more than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Ha ha ha.
Then shall we continue? The victim's
Okay,
fatal
it's fine.
Explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the.
Okay, maybe this was her fatal injury.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be.
Oh my fucking god. Just trying to fucking win the stupid game, dude.
Died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
No, I don't like that. You know that.
Wounds all over the rest of her body. They didn't have anything to do with it?
That's some hair.
Yeah, he's got a fro.
Oh, I looked up the term that I said before.
Is it already word?
Only an Urban Dictionary. And it means someone who's mumbling, not knowing what they're talking about. Like someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, or is
Assuming the
mumbling
blow to
stuff.
the back of her head is what killed her.
And it's also a medical condition
Interesting.
where your lower jaw protrudes out a lot further.
The Monokuma file says
Slang.
she was hit with a blunt
Yeah,
object,
slang.
Yeah.
about as thick as
And it's
a
also
metal pipe.
there's some kind of drug.
A drug?
It was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
That's true.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Pickaxes are heavy as shit, dog.
Way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Toko.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
To test it on me? Devin, stop!
About that nasty brain of yours. Throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Jesus Christ, Tokyo.
I feel the same way.
Toko,
Looks like we're on the same page
Toko,
this time.
chill.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
What do you mean we already know? What do you
already
mean?
know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell
No, I don't want to tell them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Oh, I do know. It's the arrows. Right? Yeah, it's arrows. I did know that, actually.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
She got shot with an arrow through the head?
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Someone shot her in the back of the head with an arrow is wild.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds
Hana...
kind of weird.
Sorry. Hina...
Laptop Master, you have no right.
Hina's the only one athletically inclined,
Say
right?
what I think.
But she doesn't have any archery skill, I don't think. There was one more thing about the weapon. Oh my god, don't make me do something else. The duct tape? One more secret? Oh, it's a word puzzle thingy, ain't it? No, it's not. The bloody duct tape, I guess. I don't know what the bloody duct tape did, though.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Yes.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Okay.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file,
Mm-hmm.
it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
Yep.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master.
Why do I miss? What do I miss so much? It's sad. I'm so bad. No wonder my FPS games go shittily.
The weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow would just be too
Oh
thin.
my god. This is impossible. Okay. It's moving down, and look at how much my shit moves. I'm not moving it right now. It moves like that normally.
Because in the Monokuma file,
Yep.
it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too...
Got it.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong. It was wrapped in tape.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another.
Oh, they wrapped arrows together with the
Another
tape.
weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Who did this?
Bundling them together using the
Who
duct
did
tape
this?
would easily create a single weapon as thick as a
I
pipe.
really don't know who it is.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Togo, please, with your
One
fables.
stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Thanks, Togo. You're just the life of the party.
How is this harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Who the fuck did this?
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
Really? Was
I've
it?
never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
Is that
You
true?
absolutely
I don't know if that's
have.
true either.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Did we find...
What's the matter?
I don't have
Surely
proof.
you don't intend to protect a murderer.
The
You know
locker
what will
number
happen
thing?
If you do, don't you?
We all die.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Yeah. We all
The
die.
death of us all.
Yeah.
Remember?
We all die.
Of course I remember.
Was the locker... Was the
Show us.
locker
Show
key?
everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Where did we find the locker key at? Was it in Kyoko's room or whatever? I guess it must have been.
I got it!
Tell me, where we find
The
this?
one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is
The key we found.
right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because you found it in your room.
Because
Yeah.
I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to.
Oh, is she being set up?
Just the final piece of the puzzle.
Oh, who asked me to go into her room?
Non-existent
Byakuya?
alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all
He's
proves
wrong
that
again.
you are the
I
true
think.
culprit. You can't explain this away.
I
so
really
just
don't think it's
admit
Kyoko.
Hold on a second.
it. Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
I think you're wrong.
It's not that I want to defend her. It's just
You told me to go in
there's
there.
one more thing I need to ask her.
Right. Okay. Oh.
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Tell me it. I'm gonna save your life. Did you stand over my bed?
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
was
about.
just protecting you.
What?
Oh, it's real! She was there! Because we were gonna get killed by the lady. The lady was gonna stab us. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when she killed her? Wait, did Kyoko actually kill her? To protect me?
Enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A
No.
verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Who's the kid? Who is it?
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Ooh, there he goes! Getting off the tracks again. I love when he gets shown up. Cause I was with you all last night, Byakuya. Oh my god, what would I, when the body was found? Okay. Look at his stupid dumbfounded face.
The words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Look, He's so mad! He's so mad!
I'm not the killer.
Okay.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya.
Were they together this morning?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
She didn't have time. Aww.
Fuck.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid
And then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Oh. Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid
And then left the locker key in my own room.
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid
The evidence and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct.
Damn it! These are so fucking hard, dude. I know what they're saying, but I don't know how to prove that I know what they're saying. Oh, it's so annoying.
I refuse to give up yet.
Thank you for following, Kiev Bohoy. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for following. Okay. Let me think here.
exactly.
I'm not the killer.
Not the killer.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that
Proof.
you aren't the culprit.
Damn it. I don't know what the fuck they want from me.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid and then
And left the locker key in my own room. Correct.
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand that.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Yeah.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then you're guilty.
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
Byakuya, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for you.
would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
That's not actually true. There was a contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. This isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? She's the killer. Or something else. Is there a deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? You should know more than anyone. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. But did she kill her? Oh, we're going sideways. Oh, we're going sideways. What should I... The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro. Kyoko killed her, but what does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. And I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. What, can she still get in the room without a room key? Who can I trust, and what am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Does she want us to vote wrong? Oh no! Oh no! I get to actually choose? Oh no! I thought the game was gonna let it do it for me. Oh no! I miss Taka? Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I don't know. Oh no. If I let it go, we all die, right? Pursue? Yeah, right? Like, we're gonna die. Surely she's not asking us. No, I've got to pursue it, right? Run? I don't think this is a real option. Yeah. Running away is not going to solve anything. I have to decide. She was just trying to pin this murder on me.
Hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
She just tried to pin murder on me. I can't just let her do that.
The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
The lie is supposed to be that she can't enter her room? But I don't know how she could enter it without the room key. Some other deeper truths she wants to keep hidden. Not one of these again. I don't know what my argument is. Kyoko's account? I don't remember Kyoko's account.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
And Byakuya confirms
There's
this.
no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
Correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
But she could have? Somehow? How?
No. Kyoko could have gotten into a room.
How?
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
No. I don't remember this. Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool. Oh, that's right. They can open any lock in the school. That's right. That's right. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room.
Monokuma's right behind us. We should not talk about this.
Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
Oh, shit.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
What is she talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape. So I lost. That's all this means.
Did she kill that girl? Did she kill that girl?
Are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's
Oh, no.
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up.
It's
All done.
timed?
Finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous. Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the Blackened is, don't we?
Literally, no, we don't know. Are we just gonna vote her anyway? Really? Isn't the stipulation that if we kill the wrong person, we all die, though? Good job, you were right. Brilliantly right. What? We got it right. Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? Something strange is going on here. Something is wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time!
Right. It actually is her, right? Otherwise, we would all, everyone else would be dying. That's what I thought she meant. She was like, there will come a time where basically everyone's gonna have to die except me if you want the truth to be revealed. But why kill someone? Why'd she kill someone? To protect me? Like, really? Oh, I really liked Kyoko. No, and she's so nervous. Oh no, she was my favorite character left. Damn. Bye, Kyoko. Damn. That's how the class trial of Mokuro Ukusaba came to an end. We still wonder if Kyoko is actually innocent, or regardless, the truth will be lost forever, even for me. Just stop thinking about it. That was the end of the trial. The end would prove... In the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak Academy ever again. What? We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. That's the end of the game? You're fucking lying. Peace and only peace, but only inside the school. Oh no. Peace, but only for us. It was the only hope we had. Hope, hope, hope? Is it hope?
No! This isn't right!
Makoto,
I hated
why are
that.
you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
I hated thinking about Hina being the mother of all those children. I hated thinking about that. I hated everything about that. Her claim exposed the lie or not? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Kyoko, you are right. I don't really get it, but we're letting it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. We can't run. There's no way she would kill someone. The secret here is something to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
That's damn right.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But Who else could it have been?
So we know Kyoko's actually guilty. Which means if we kill someone else, don't we all die? Like, is that still not part of the game?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Are we gonna kill Byakuya?
What are you trying to imply?
I'm 1,000,000% down for killing Byakuya.
I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
It's me.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
That's me.
It had
Yeah.
to be Makoto.
That's
right?
fucking me.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
This is what
Think about it one
happens.
more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
We're out of time, Makoto. We're out of time.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Ooh.
Lucaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay.
Yep.
Time's up.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trials all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
No.
What? Time's up?
Oh, I look disheveled.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
We're going sideways again. Ooh. Oh. Well, thank you for grading B. I was pretty bad that trial. But thank you for the coins. But what are we doing?
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it
Yeah,
gonna
what the fuck are we supposed to do? We don't know what happened. Are we gonna kill her anyway? No, we're fucking not. Are we? They chose me? To be honest, I didn't see that either. You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole class trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like in the other class trials. It'll end all the same way.
chills, chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, what do I... Oh... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
I had to make out with the Monokuma! Devin, stop! Why are you thirsty for everyone in this game?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Am I really gonna die? Wait, how do you play the game if the character's fucking dead? Alright, let's see. Let's watch it play out. It's better than the other ending, whatever it is, so. It's the same. Interesting. That's kind of lackluster. I'm a little surprised they didn't give Makoto his own special death sequence. Damn. I don't really want to watch this whole thing again, but I don't have another choice, so. That's so... Is it just gonna give me a different ending? Another really quick ending like the one we just had? Hey yo! It's my fucking guy! Chihiro! Chihiro! I was glued to that desk. Hey, fucking yo! Yeah, Monokuma was sweating.
Huh? What's this? What's going on?
Hey, what was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from this stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network.
Damn it all to hell, I can't believe this.
It would seem we finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. What are you talking about? Like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? So is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in the garbage bin pit. In a way, it's even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Damn. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now, it's the mastermind we've ensnared.
What did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
so...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Not the normal fucking music! Not the normal fucking music! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, I'm not restarting the game. Fuck off! The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the urban area. It's like a school that stands out in the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say you can come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With thousands of years of hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future. Which is why Hope's Peak's a pretty fitting name. Damn. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. And 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're one of scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Oh, are we waking up? Makoto, wake up! You're in the garbage pit! Really? Fuck off! How much of the game is it gonna make me play? Where am I? Woke up with my head on top of the wooden desk. My body felt heavy. Wouldn't it be weird for it to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever? What am I doing asleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom I'd ever seen before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Whoa. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I can tell, because of the stench invading my nostrils. It's too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. In the vast dark cavern, with the barest hint of the light seeping in. Trash piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. What the heck situation do I find myself in? That was only just the beginning of my problems. Am I gonna be stuck here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after my good friend just went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Chihiro, alter ego, saved me. And he used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. Okay, first stop was to looking for a way out of here. That's a desk. It's probably one that fell down here with me. Seems to make sense. It's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about all the stuff I'm seeing down here. Okay. An airplane. How would something like that end up in the school's garbage pit? It's locked. No matter how many times, it won't budge. Getting out of here is not going to be easy. I decided to look around for some food. Ew. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten, so that'd be pointless. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But there's still no reason to give up, because I'm still alive. And as long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was sleep? Yeah, go to sleep. Sleep was deep and uninterrupted. It was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left, not being able to eat or drink. What the fuck's happening? I mean, I'm stuck in this garbage pit, but this is crazy. I can't be sure, but I think it was at least a full day would have passed. And all I did was sleep. And sleep? It's like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky was not a sign. Not exactly. It's garbage. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, a pile of trash jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something just fall over down there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Trash, my guy. Looks like trash. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched out my hand towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Kyoko! A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Oh my god, Kyoko. Hi. Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it, and we'll talk once you're finished. Oh, Kyoko! Thank you! I snatched the bread and water she had been holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Oh, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. You still haven't given up, then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Maybe I'm the ultimate perseverer. Better talk to Kyoko. Okay. But, Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew I knew?
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't do myself to bring the same for you.
However...
But listen, I'm not trying to make excuses, but there is a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive.
In other words...
Is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Peaks Academy for one very important reason. So you have a reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least, I did. Once. Once? Until recently, I had forgotten what it was. You forgot? But it's because Monokuma, right? I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then it's really true. You lost your memory.
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? Yeah, we got knocked out. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and this mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you just ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did this, and we worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us. If it's one of us, it's Byakuya, 100%.
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal out of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she wouldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look for her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there is a limit to what I can do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you are the least likely to be the mastermind. It is just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand.
What do I understand?
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here.
What?
It's to stay here.
Ugh! Oh my god. It was just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing. What?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
Was that a vision I saw of myself? I know I never asked you to help right away, the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Better talk to Kyoko. Okay. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. How'd you turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability! What is it? You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. Yes, I'm the ultimate detective, baby! So is this Goel right here, who knew that from, like, episode 2. The ultimate detective? And the only reason that I came to Hope's Peak Academy was there was someone I had to find here in the school. I had to find someone who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Oh. Oh. Which is why he didn't kill you? No, he did kill you. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child, and it turns out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. So he might not know about you. That you're you. Kyoko's dad is the Hope's Peak headmaster. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us that he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hasn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose in coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto. I want to make this perfectly clear. There's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that I'd protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, and the desk drawers dumped onto the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms with the key I found. Why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. It's a map.
Indeed.
The layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. Hi, Tilo! Found it in the headmaster's room, along with the Mukuro profile and that key. The map showed on the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have stayed overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would be more likely to hold clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So we went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second room of doors didn't have any cameras or monitors. What's it like, that part of the school? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important. And ominous. Okay.
However...
Of course. Oh, okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. This has to do with Mukuro Ikusawa, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you, either. I know you're right, but that just means... But everyone but you and I had an alibi, so... Who did kill her?
Anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ukusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed!
indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulation?
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah. You're free to explore upon your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind was adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. So, they couldn't kill me themselves, and they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ukusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. Yeah, because she tried to kill me. It could have been you. I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean, yeah, when she tried to kill you? During the night. I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. Kyoko, you're fucking crazy and I love it. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
It wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. Wow. It all has to be the work of the mastermind, an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is actually the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have any conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But if that's really bad if it's true, it means the mastermind can kill whoever they want whenever they feel like it. Wait, doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. It is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. What does it mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the only one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more. And I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair. And now she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. You're talking
That's
about
right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Who's ever responsible for that? They are the ultimate despair.
See,
That despicable group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that's forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Shit! 100 Mile Dash, Pain of the Junk Food Junkie. We ended a chapter. Well, I guess technically one person's dead, but. Huh. I got a Dream Island rocket. I took it from the dump. Well, that's... Aw, is that on my save spots? I hate when it makes me save over my old save spots. Also, why is this not popping up anymore? Oh, it's not gonna... Okay. Is it? No, okay. The Ultimate Despair. The group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy's finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now, we have to get out of this terrible place. Next time... Wow. Okay. I don't know how I feel about all that. So it's a group. It's an organization. It's multiple people. That's fine. I get that. So is she trying to find the headmaster who's her dad because she thinks he knows something about everything? I think that's that might be a hard get. I'm not sure. Mom's playing Jackbox games. We're gonna rate as Wicked Mom. Wicked Mom's super cool. She plays a lot of Wizard 101 and is currently doing a community night of Jackbox party packs. This is explicitly an 18+ stream. You all should be 18, as this is also an 18+ stream. But just so you know, because that is here, it might be a little more suggestive or a little more adult. So if that's not your vibe, totally understand. It's not really my vibe either. Thank you all so much for coming here again. I am off this weekend as my friends are coming over and I'm spending time with my friends. The week schedules will change. Now that I'm done my first 2 weeks of work, I feel like I understand more about what I need to do. So we're gonna stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we're gonna be off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. That's subject to change. Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks, so I'll probably take some time off for that. And then New Year's and Christmas is around the corner, and we'll probably take some time off for that. As a reminder, I have a re-debut, I guess, model debut, I don't know what to call it. I have a new model, and I'm gonna start streaming with it on New Year's. And so, if you'd like to come to that stream, it'll be New Year's Day, I think. Yeah, sure, maybe. I don't know. It'll be sometime around New Year's. So, thank you all again so much for coming today. I super duper appreciate you and your faces. I hope you get a great night's sleep, drink lots of water, do some jumping jacks, take a shower, do your laundry, all that good stuff. I will see you all I will see you all on Wednesday. Oh, what a long break. I will see you all then. I love you. Have a good night.